welcome to Cosmic Waypoint. I am Erin.
And I'm Paris.
And today we're going to be playing the Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, the first game of the trilogy. We had actually started recording it before, but there were some audio issues, so what we're going to do is that we're going to try and summarize what's happened so far.
Yes, and maybe have some clips of what happens.
Yeah, so you will know when
so you don't just have to
it.
stare at the menu screen.
Okay, so we did finish the first case that was kind of like prologue tutorial sort of dealio, and so that was going to be Phoenix's first case under his mentor Mia, and
yes, and we're representing our friend
Larry Butts.
Is his name Larry?
Yeah.
Larry Butts, okay.
Oh yeah, by the way,
I
played all the Phoenix Wright games, the trilogy I've played multiple times.
And I have never played them.
Yeah. So that's why I just go be putting in too much information sometimes. Because I love it very much. So yeah, we're defending...
We appreciate it.
Thank you. We're defending our friend Larry Butts because he was accused of murdering his girlfriend / ex-girlfriend. He's not very clear about this.
We don't really know the status.
So she was murdered with a little thinker statue that turned out to be a clock. Yes, you remember the details. But it was actually the dude that poses as like a newspaper salesman, but is actually a burglar. And
and not really a witness to the crime, but saying like, I found her dead.
He tried to pass the buck on to Larry.
Yeah. And he was just very much like way too happy and into being a witness.
And then when we uncovered, Frank saw it as the murderer got mad and threw his wig at us. I
forgot about that. Then didn't he like pass out or something?
He like foamed at the mouth at least. I forget if he passed out or not.
Yeah. Well, I think I feel like he passed out because then the screen went black and we came back and the judge was like, "Oh, what happened to your witness?" And was like, he got arrested.
Had a bit of a foaming mouth guy moment from Avatar.
Yeah.
And so then we cleared Larry Butts' name and then comforted him about him being dumped before his ex died, or however that happened, because she kept his clock that he made.
And then he gave... Because he made two. One for her and one for himself. And then he gave... I'm assuming the one he had for himself, because I don't know why he would be given the murder weapon.
I think the other one would still be in evidence.
Yeah, but he gave that one to Phoenix Wright's boss, Mia.
Yeah.
As like a souvenir reminder. And that concludes the prologue.
And so then we had also started the second case, which is Turnabout Sisters, I think. And that's, that one starts off with a phone call between Mia Fey and her teenage sister, Maya Fey, where Mia wanted her to hold on to some evidence for her, which seems like a routine thing for them. But before the exchange happened, Mia got murdered.
Yeah, and we had to hear it happen. We heard the murderer. Mysterious guy, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because in the first
I can't remember exactly what he said, but I think he was kind of threatening her. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, because then he murdered her, but...
Yeah, but it seems like he has a motive that we don't know about yet.
Yeah.
Or, like, super specifically anyway.
So Phoenix arrives at the office. Then he goes into Mia's personal office, sees her slumped against the wall, dead, and he doesn't yet know that Maya is her sister, but he sees Maya there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little bit of like, did Maya kill her sister? No, she didn't, but did Maya kill her sister? Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, because he also finds that receipt with Maya's name written in blood on it.
Yeah. And then we traumatized her by showing it to her.
Yeah. I think poor Maya. Like, these poor sisters.
And then that lady in the hotel across the street.
Yeah. She called the cops on us. Yeah.
I think we met Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, I couldn't remember for sure if he showed up then or not, but
yes.
Yeah, Maya got taken to be questioned. I think we, as Phoenix, also got took to be questioned overnight, and Phoenix just kind of stayed so they could check on Maya in the morning.
Yeah, for some reason we interrogated her about her outfit.
Yeah, that was a weird question. But but it turns out it's because she's a spirit medium in training, and that's a whole family thing.
Yes.
That the women of the Fae clan, I want to say, have these spiritual abilities to commune with the dead, basically.
I know we find out the backstory, that her sister, Mia, who's the dead woman, left because she wanted to be a lawyer. But then we also found out that before that, their mom had been involved in helping police in a case, but she got the wrong person or something, and then someone exposed it and basically ruined her life.
Yeah, the whole clan's reputation, pretty much.
Yeah.
But she was basically missing after that. I don't know what happened to her.
I forget his name, but Maya asked us to go to this other lawyer to ask if he would represent her. Yeah. And it took us a while. We snooped around his office a bit and he wasn't there. I think we even left, but then we came back and he was there.
Yeah, because we left to see the lady in the hotel also, because she was awkwardly flirting with us a lot.
Yeah, and being like, oh, it's just like the movies.
Oh, yeah. Like,
I just remember being like, ma'am, someone died. So she's very suspicious.
Yeah, there was the bellboy too.
Yeah.
There.
We found something in her drawer.
The
piece of evidence we found in her drawer. Yeah, that's what it was. So when we talked to the other lawyer, he was, very friendly up until we mentioned that we wanted to see if he would represent Maya, and then suddenly he was like, oh, I can't do that, I'm so busy. So there's clearly something more going on, so he refused to help. So we stepped up. Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah. And we also, I almost forgot, we got the little bit of foreshadowing that we're gonna face off against Edgeworth in this case. And we'd also got her phone back from Gumshoe.
And I think we ended where we just had told Maya.
Yeah, I think that was about it.
But that is the gist.
Yeah. And so now let's continue.
Now we're on the trial, I see.
Oh yeah, we got the evidence from the investigation day 1. And so now we got to day 2, which is the trial. Because it's early in the morning. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Oh no, I wasn't ready!
It's him!
It's him! He's here! Under the floorboards! The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. Oh, there's my dog!
You don't have shit!
Just grab and crumple up all his evidence, toss it out the window. You don't know anything.
I know the truth.
Do we, though?
I know part of the truth.
Fair. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Yay!
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir! I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir! Detective
I
Gumshoe.
love him.
He's a good boy. Please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir! Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Jeez, Gumshoe, chill! The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. Sir! Sir! Sir!
Sir!
It was very heavy. Where'd that very come from? It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence. Again.
At least it's a new statue this time.
Yeah. They're still calling it a statue.
Quote unquote.
Floor plans added to the court record. Floor plans. The murder scene. The Fay & Co. law offices.
I had to put my little doggo on the floor.
Oh, I hear her.
Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yes.
Please testify to the court about this so-called hard evidence.
Air quotes.
Yes. I'm not sure I believe you. Ah!
Maya Fey's arrest. Witness testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. But what if it was Phoenix? He could have been the murderer.
It was us all along.
No! Why? We had a witness account describing her. Okay. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Did she, though? The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what?
The statement.
I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
That's why we have the option of press statements, Phoenix. You fool. Whoosh.
It's like, are you even a lawyer? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister could find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Alright, I guess I'll do my job. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Is there a specific statement you want me to press on, or do you want me to just go from the start?
I would like to see
what the options are.
I can't remember his whole statement,
okay.
So...
Two people.
Sure. The defendant and Phoenix, yes. I want to press that.
Okay.
Hold it. Hold on, just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it.
You did say it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
Well, what? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. ...
Yes.
Gah!
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
I guess it was just a
Yeah. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
He's doing his best.
It's not good enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Cross-examination. I think before we dig in, we should also review what evidence we have.
Yeah. Our attorney's badge.
Well, we can't do that now because I'll take out our health bar. So that's later times. Just to show it to people during investigations. So the autopsy report says the time of death was last night at 9 p.m. Caused single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Maya's cell phone holds a conversation between the chief and Maya, and the chief is what Phoenix calls Mia. Glass shards are the broken remains of the glass. A light stand broken beyond all recognition. A thinker, the murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's a wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. A receipt, a department store receipt with letters written in blood on the written in blood on the back.
Yes.
And floor plans of the murder scene, the Faye and Co. law offices. Now we can look at that also. Backspace to go back. And my cell phone, we can look at the whole conversation that they had about. I think it was just about having evidence stuffed inside.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'll scroll through and let me know if you want to press on something or present something.
Okay. I want to press on that.
Press.
Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure. Happens all the time. In books and movies.
No. This isn't a movie, detective. This is real life.
There it is.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess. I haven't heard as many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on a matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Objection! Can I object his objection? Order! Order! That didn't go so well.
That's right, what he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. I want to go back to the...
That last
She
part.
wrote it. Yeah.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Yeah. I want to present the autopsy report.
The music stopped.
Ha ha ha! Detective Gumshoe! You're under arrest.
Oh
Wait.
no!
There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyers now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
I'm also jamming out to the music while they're talking about murder.
Nice. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
She's not wrong. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
What? When?
Yeah,
Oh, God!
Did we get it? I think we got it from Gumshoe.
Yeah, I think it was the day after.
I forget is an answer.
I mean, it was the day after the murder because we got it yesterday, and it was the night before is when the murder happened, right?
Yeah, that's right. Because it happened at night, and then we're up all night. We're investigating that
questioned.
day, and now it's the day after the investigation.
Yeah, so it's
the day after the murder.
Yeah. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being...
The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
Nani? A second autopsy report was performed yesterday, at my request.
God damn it.
Death was almost due to blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Dinkelberg. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you looked shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham.
I'm a sham.
sham.
Where's the keep your damn mouth shut? Oh God. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Let's just go so dramatic. Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict.
That is what we heard.
What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No, we will not!
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated. Oh.
Yay.
In the court record.
For a few minutes after being hit.
Yeah.
Well, Your Honor. The evidence strongly. The evidence. I gotta get my. Can't smile while reading Edgeworth's lines.
Yeah, look at him. That's the look of a man who's never smiled in his life.
Never. The evidence strongly suggests the victim as identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Can't believe their first major case is Maya, Mia, and May.
Yeah.
Fair. Like, I was trying to read her name earlier as Gumshoe, and I stopped myself from saying Maya. Probably, like, replay that and hear it.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Oh, snap. Witness, your name, please. Sorry, I paused because I was jamming out to the music.
Yeah.
I associate it with a different character, but still such a jam. April May, at your service. Wink.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from one winking.
Aw, man. Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Except Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when a murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Why did you make me say that with my own mouth?
No, it's bad enough having to read it with your own eyes. Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Witness's account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. One attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped under the window where I couldn't really see her, but you know.
Yeah.
The end.
Oh
Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
No winking!
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. Is it though?
Is it though? Double Thor up in here.
Yes. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination?
You don't need that.
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? No.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. Yes, like, okay, fine, no. Sorry, Maya.
She's guilty. Game over.
Yes.
Yes, I'm doing it.
Yes. Duh. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to.
And I just want to spite him.
Yes. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination. Witnesses count. It's 9 o'clock at night. Looked out the window. Saw Mia getting attacked. The one attacking her was Maya. Then she dodged to one side and ran away. But Maya caught up to her and hit her.
That's it? Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I'd better just press her on the facts a bit. Yeah, I want to press on the, she ran away
Okay.
part.
Dodge and ran to one side. Or whatever. Press.
She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony.
Oh.
Oops. Oh man, I can't skip going backwards. Okay.
Yeah, let's go back to the first one. It was like 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
Sort of, you know, kind of feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Sure, let's do it!
Go for it.
Let's see how far I can run with this. Shirley, you must have had a reason. Her name isn't Shirley. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Gosh, just that little press got her to snap a little bit there, huh? Mr. Wright, I would not have you badgering my witness.
Oh, shut up. Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him!
Oh.
The poor girl.
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? What about poor Maya? What about poor Mia?
And also poor Mia.
Yeah.